shields? Anybody have like a bubble? Oh, they're all here. They're all coming in.
Just stay alive. Just stay alive.
Coming in from the backside over here.
Just stay alive.
3, 2, 1.
GG's. Let's go.
First win right there.
Exemplary.
Hey, what it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Q. And welcome to Scavengers. It's a new PvPvE survival royale game from Midwinter Entertainment. It's available now for free on Epic and Steam. Now check it out. In Scavengers, you and your teammates are hired to return to the frozen wasteland that is Earth. Your goal? It's simple. To obtain the most data points to return to Mother in hopes of stopping the spread of the virus that caused you to flee in the first place. The only problem though, not only are you fighting against the virus-infected mob that remains on the planet, while also trying to avoid freezing to death thanks to the impromptu storms and worsening environment. And if that wasn't enough, you also had to fight off the 19 other teams that were sent to collect data as well in order to leave with the most points. Now, this isn't your typical BR where you land and could be playing looting simulator for up to 10 minutes just to come across a team that is fully looted and suited. In this case, really your main objective is to find scraps to use to level up your game gear and armor while traversing the map to collect data points. If you happen to come across another team, however, that's on the same mission, you can wipe out that team and take all of their data points. Now, maybe you aren't quite the competitive type and don't really want to go looking for the PvP element. That's perfectly fine in Scavengers. And in this game, multiple teams can leave the planet with data as well as salvage, which will be used in your research to upgrade your players and talents. With that being said though, the last 5 minutes of every game is pretty hectic, because this is the point where everyone is trying to board the ship for departure, which pretty well forces everyone to at least focus on PvP for a little bit. Because all of the players that are left at this portion of the game that are pushing towards the ship are probably carrying a good amount of data points that you yourself will want. Now, we will be discussing the research function in Scavengers in a future video or two, because I know it can be a little overwhelming for new players at first. I mean, if we're being perfectly honest, I'm still trying to get my ways about it. And if I'm really on top of my game, maybe you'll see a card or two pop up for those videos after future me finishes them. Now, you're also going to notice when you get into the game and are ready to load into your first match that there are a handful of different explorers that you can choose from, each with different abilities and main weapons that they can craft. Although I can definitely see where, like, in the future we could see some team composition metas, I think with the game being so new, it really is important for players to try every explorer, at least for a little bit, to see which playstyle fits their own. Now, if you are looking for some suggestions as far as which explorer would be the best one to start with, hopefully future me was a good boy and left a card here as well. If you don't see one, probably means we haven't gotten to that video yet, so feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn those notifications on as well. That way you can see when we do release that video in the upcoming days. At the end of the day, there's really just so much for so many people when it comes to the game of Scavengers that I think it really does have a lot of potential for the future. From what I've seen in my brief time in the community, the devs do a good job of listening to their community and pushing out hot fixes when necessary. There was actually a little bit of a bug with the partying system at first, and although that was rather discouraging, the team was able to push out a hot fix rather quickly considering everything else that they had going on with key drops and the release of a new game just in general. Now, we are going to be playing a lot of Scavengers over on our Twitch. Link for that's going to be down in the description below, so feel free to pull up, hang out, and who knows, maybe we can even catch a dub or two. Now, if you've been playing the game for a little bit, maybe you can think of a few topics for future videos as well. Feel free to drop those down in the comments below. because I know that there are quite a few things that seem a little bit confusing to new players, and maybe something was confusing to you that maybe I was able to get the hang of as well, but we can still make a video for that. I already plan on doing a video or two about the research portion of the game, as well as an explorer breakdown, so any other ideas are more than welcome. Now, if you made it this far in the video and you like what you see and look forward to some more scavenger content, do me a huge favor, smack that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, that way we can catch you back for the next video. Of course, you can always catch us off stream and away from YouTube on just about any social media platform you can think of, at YoBoyQ there as well. Until next time though, for real, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love harder. It's your boy Q, signing out.
Down.
Woo! That's what we talking about, boys!
Crafting schematic.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you ain't show something, you just don't wanna be. You wanna be me, but you will never be as fresh as see you.